Having been a Nautique athlete for over 30 years, I was fortunate enough in my career to actually have 11 official world records. Breaking a world record, I always said it's tough for athletes if that's their goal, is to chase a world record, because world records are so few and far between. You know, so many things have to be perfect. Everything we've learned, every development series of Nautique boats has come along with world records in mind. Nautique has this excellence about them that not only do we want to give a product out there to our athletes and the public that is undoubtedly the best, and this is what you can set world records behind, but we're forever listening to the athletes, learning from what I knew. Obviously, from my career, my records, I got to be able to put a lot of that into helping with the design and development of the Nautique 200, which obviously now is the world record boat.
Well, to me, the 200 was one of the most important roles in me breaking the world record. With a consistent pull and the wakes to cross that I don't even have to think about, I'm able to do what I need to do and put up the big scores that I can. Being able to train behind the 200 every day has been a huge advantage to me. It allows me to focus on what I need to while training and not have to worry about anything else. I mean, I get to practice behind the best boat in the industry. How does it get any better than that?
Something that I have always dreamed of my whole life, being a world record holder, I think is kind of a dream of any athlete in any sport. And to achieve that was such an amazing experience that I just want to do it again. And I know that it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have the Ski 200. Always getting that perfect, consistent pull that the 200 has. The wakes are always perfect. You don't feel them. They don't bump you up coming through the wakes.
It obviously means a lot for me to be a world record holder and just to achieve that goal. It's something I've dreamed of since I was a professional athlete or even a kid when I was introduced to the sport. I think that's something any person, any athlete dreaming of, and I was fortunate enough to do it. I mean, all my hard work, dedication and drive actually paid off and I was able to do it. Nautique 200 was definitely a big part of my training prior I broke the world record. Just skiing behind it always gave me this security that the wake is going to be the same, the pull is going to be very nice and strong. So coming to any tournament pulled behind Nautique, I knew I can go further and further.
Being a world record holder is a dream come true. The Nautique 200 was an intricate part in my world record. It is the only boat with solid and crisp wakes that allow me to perform each trick with precision and perfection every single time I'm on the water. The wakes are so reliable and consistent, which allow me to perform the same every single time I go to a competition. The Nautique 200 has definitely changed water skiing forever. It has allowed athletes to take the sport to a whole new level. World records were reached this year that were once thought impossible. And I think Nautique is the best company to keep pushing the sport to new levels.
What it means to be an athlete and be able to hold the world record is such an amazing feeling of accomplishment. The sacrifices and the discipline and the hard work and all the effort that I put in to achieve that, when you get to that point and you know you're going to do it and you get in that zone to do it, it's just the coolest feeling in the world when you're just on top of your game and you can achieve the ultimate goal. I think we're in uncharted waters of where the Ski Nautique 200 is going to go to and where the skier behind that boat can go to. With Nate Smith breaking the world record and showing that, hey, that it is possible to get to 3, it just makes that other athlete want to work just as hard or even harder to go out and achieve a new goal to go set. And that's what competitive skiing is all about, and it's pretty cool. You got the world record holders behind the Ski Nautique 200, and hey, we're in uncharted waters.
The Nautique 200 is the benchmark. It's what's setting the records, or records are being pulled behind. You know, some people say, you know, hey, the boat didn't pull the record, the skier did it. Totally agree with that, but if you didn't have a product like the 200 and the design and development that went into that, we wouldn't see all the world records that have been pulled behind the 200. Keep an eye on what records are pulled behind the 200, because people believe that 43 off will never be run. I believe 43 off will be run behind a Nautique 200 very, very soon.